Hi, it's Ben from Ticketmaster, and I'm here backstage at V Festival with Jack Savoretti. How's it going?
It's going good, man. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, very well. It's quite early in the morning at the moment, so...
Yeah, it is. There's always a strange vibe at festivals when you get here. I actually this is my favourite time to be at a festival before everything kicks off.
Yeah, there's normally this whole area is bustling with people, but right now it's nice and calm. So you've already done one day of V Festival, going into your second day. How are you finding the experience?
It's good. This is the first time we're playing main stage at V Festival, but we've done it before, and it's nice to see it's kind of keeping true to its ethos, keeping its that sort of. There's something different about V Festival than the rest of the festivals. It feels like a little sort of its own little world. So yeah, it's good fun so far. Great lineup. So that's been great.
Have you had a chance to see anyone else while you've been here, or have you been rushing around?
Been rushing around, but managed to get a little glimpse of Jay-Z. Who else was there? Emily Sandé was phenomenal. Her band are incredible. So I highly recommend to go see that if you get a chance to see that live. Yeah, but everybody in the lineup has been pretty cool.
Do you have a favourite thing about playing festivals? You know, is there something that's extra special about doing them compared to your own headline shows?
I think there's a different type of buzz. It's a bit like if you're playing away from home at a football match. When you play your own shows, it's so overwhelmingly comforting because people are actually there to hear your stuff. They know your music, so it's a real bonding sort of experience with the audience. Whereas at a festival, especially in my case, you got to take into account that 99% of the people there probably don't know who you are or what you're playing. So there's this kind of, you kind of want to win them over, but you want to stay true to what you do as well. And it's finding that balance because sometimes you can go too far away from what you truly like to do, and then you feel bad. You're like, why did I do that? And other times you sort of stick with it, and the crowd react, and that's why we do what we do.
So you're going on tour with John Legend later this year. How are you feeling about that?
First of all, honored that they asked us to join because we weren't expecting that at all. They're beautiful arenas throughout the UK and Europe, cities in Europe that I'm really looking forward to going to. I'm going to be splitting my birthday between Zurich and Barcelona, so that's going to be very fun. Yeah, and again, it's being able to play to an audience that otherwise probably wouldn't hear our music, so I think it's going to be a nice opportunity for us, and hopefully we can set the night off with a bang.
Are you a John Legend fan? Are you looking forward to seeing him play sort of every night?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think anybody who's a songwriter these days, there are certain people that sort of set the bar, and I think Mr. Legend is definitely one of those, that every time he comes out with a song, you're like, well, I'll be damned. Because he also manages to cross that little level where it's incredibly commercial, but really quality written songs, which is not an easy thing to do. It's usually one or the other these days, and he manages to cross that bridge, so that's really cool.
And you get to do arena shows as well then, so you'll be out on those big stages again. You know, do you look forward to those big platforms, or do you prefer the intimate environment?
It's strange, you know. It all depends on the audience. An arena can be a very intimate place if the audience are with you, and a small pub can be a terrifying place if the audience don't care who you are. So it kind of always depends on the audience, whether it's one person or 10,000. If they're with you, it's a good night.
And then you're also doing a show at Blues Fest later in October. How did that come about? Are you looking forward to playing with? There's some real legends there at the same time you're there as well.
Yeah, it's one of those festivals. I love festivals like that are built around music rather than anything else. It's not sort of too much promo and all that. It's more about people that like a certain type of music, and then they try to break the barriers. As the Montreux Jazz Festival does it as well, and I think the Blues Fest is going to be really interesting to see how they reintroduce music that wouldn't necessarily be associated with blues, but it's definitely has been inspired by blues. Like the music we make is, I listen to a lot of blues, and I'm not a particular blues artist, but it's definitely hidden in there. So to be asked to do that was really an honor, but also really nice that the people running the festival get that things are changing, and it's about looking at what influences people rather than what kind of music they're making.
Yeah. And then you've got all of these shows, all of these festivals coming up. What happens after that? Are you going to take some time off, or what's in your future?
Time off? No, I don't know what that is these days. I think everybody would like me to take some time off, especially my wife and children. But I have a feeling that the minute I get off the road, I'm going to start writing again. I haven't written for quite a while because when you're on the road, you don't really get a chance. So usually what happens, if it doesn't happen, great. But I have a feeling I'm going to go home and start working on the next one.
Well, we look forward to it. Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of V Festival.
Thank you very much for having me.